Hey guys, I'm back, and I just got done watching the One Piece live action teaser trailer, and I'm gonna be honest, it looks good. I know that's something that a lot of people are saying on Twitter that it looks bad or it looks just alright, but to be honest, I think it looks good. I feel like it is a solid start to perhaps something very special. Now, this could age like absolute poop. This could age just very poorly, but something that really stood out to me while watching the trailer was that of the visuals and the actors themselves. And even I've been following this production for a while. I usually try to keep on the pulse with the One Piece live action. So I was pretty confident when I heard about Matt Owens, the director and creator of the One Piece live action, went on to a lot of the community podcast and talked about the series and his story with One Piece and how it changed his life. And to me, that kind of stood out because this isn't something that, Fox or CNN or ABC is gonna make a One Piece live action, and they're gonna get all their best writers to come in and basically say we'll reinvent One Piece and we won't even read the manga. Kind of like what happened with Halo, where a lot of the writers for that show they didn't even play the games. They didn't even read the books. So it's like, what the hell are you gonna do now with the One Piece live action? Now I do know they were building all the sets by hand. They were building all the ships and stuff, which I think is wonderful because if you look up online, One Piece live action sets, you're gonna see some pretty impressive stuff, and I think what they're doing with the One Piece live action could be something special. This could break the curse of bad anime live action. Now, I've also heard some people that One Piece shouldn't be live action, and to that I say I agree. I agree, but I feel like One Piece can work in live action. Now you're gonna need a lot of CGI and stuff like that because with Devil Fruits they're pretty insane. Some of them are literally you turn into the element. So if I get touched, then it's like my whole body will turn into smoke, and then I'll reform and be like nothing ever happened. But I feel like from the very little I've seen of Luffy stretching out his arm and doing Gum Gum Pistol, I think it looks alright. It's nothing like mind blown, but it's something it's a good start. Um Now Inaki Gokai, I think that's his name. I think he plays Luffy beautifully. I think everyone involved with that is perfectly casted. I think they all capture the energy of the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, whether or not the series will be good once we see the first few episodes, I can't tell you because I'm not on that team. But like I've said, it looks interesting. But one of the things I am a little concerned about is, well, how are they going to fit 10, 12 episodes of all, like, the first 100 chapters of One Piece? Now, I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure they can do it. I. I don't know what they're going to do with this. They could be doing it like an hour each episode, and that could work, I guess. Or maybe I'm wrong, and it's not even 10 to 12 episodes. Maybe it's 20. It could easily be 20, and I wouldn't know. But honestly, with the One Piece live action, I'm cautiously optimistic. On one hand, I'm like, oh man, this could be really a lot of people's gateway into the series, and people are gonna stop saying it's mid or it's silly or it looks goofy because it's 1,000 episodes long and it's not even that good. And it's like, No, you haven't even read it, so how do you know it's good or not? That I hear that all the time with my friends, but that's another story for another day. But I'm on one hand, I'm like, man, this is gonna bring a lot of people into the series. The Reddit's gonna be flooded, and a lot of people are gonna be picking up the manga and stuff because, oh man, that first season that was great. Now, this could be a Game of Thrones situation where a lot of people just never read the books and only watched the show. They only watched the live action. That might be the same kind of effect where it might create another entire different fandom if this gets popular. Now, if it doesn't get popular and it doesn't become the next big Stranger Things, which I would love if it became the next Stranger Things, because if it did, I can just say it right now. I've been a One Piece fan since middle school, so I was way ahead of the jump. But hey, but if it doesn't get popular now, I don't know, because Tomorrow Studios, they have a track record. They made the Cowboy Bebop show, and I never watched it, but I heard a lot of bad things about it, that it wasn't very good. It looked visually good, but the story was very rushed and very thrown out the window. And the acting, I think the acting was also pretty it wasn't too bad. But I feel like this also opens up another door if One Piece does succeed with this live action. Will that mean Rurouni Kenshin, Hunter x Hunter, all the big shonens? I feel like One Piece should be it. I feel like we shouldn't get any more battle shonens. I feel like we could get a Berserk live action. I would love a Berserk live action. I feel like Berserk is more fitting than One Piece, but still, I don't know. I think the trailer, from what we've seen, it looked good. I loved how Buggy looks. I think I made the announcement of his face, and I thought that was super silly, and I think it looked cool. Uh, I've watched the trailer a few times, and all this was all I saw. This was all I had. I just had a big grin on my face. I was like, oh, this looks fun. But I just wanted to talk about that. I'm really excited for the One Piece live action, but I'm also cautious about it. I don't want to put my expectations too high and then it turns out to be a big stinky. Or maybe my expectations are met and they are completely valid. I don't know. But that's for you guys to talk about in the comments. I'll see you guys next video. See ya.